Hey everyone, Lance Sapluto here at the Future of Wealth. Today I'm going to go over how you can filter out option orders to use as an advantage in your trading out there. Now, just to be fair, in another video coming up, I'm going to go over in details how to set up your platform to search and filter option orders on your watch list. That video is going to be in detail. It's probably going to be a little bit long, but I feel like that will be useful too. But let's say you're trading a stock out there, or you read about a stock, or just something's on your mind, something's on your watch list. How can you figure out if the big funds out there are going in the options market to buy it? Well, let's look. So here's a stock, it's called Research Frontiers, REFR. If you've heard of it, wow, you're better than I am, because I've never heard of this stock until today. To be honest with you, I wish someone told me about it earlier in the year when it was $1.50, because now it's $5.30. Woo! Big gain, love it already. So let's go to the All Products tab and let's go to the options here. So with this stock being $5.30, very cheap via share price. Market cap analysis, we could do a research for another day, but it's a very low price stock. Normally I don't even touch stocks around $5, but something caught my attention and I wanted to bring it up for you today. So if I look here, at the September, the October, the December line here in the options, whoop-de-doo, no big deal. 270, 11, 40, 100, 10, nothing. But look at the March 2020 7.5 calls right here. What catches my eye? 1,299 contracts traded. That's not my Uncle Joe, my Aunt Sally, trading in their little $50,000 accounts. That's a big player. That's a person that I want to follow. So I can go to my option stats, and every platform has this. And I can see, 1,851 calls, 95 puts. That's interesting, but more importantly, I need to see if these were bought. And you can look, traded at ask or above. When options trade on the ask, they're bought. So these calls, majority of them, 1,165 were bought. Very good. If they trade at the bid or below, it means they're selling or they're closing out the options. Now, just to be fair, because I know I'm going to have questions on this, if you look at a name like Microsoft or an AMD or a Micron or a NVIDIA, you really can't use this info to your advantage because they trade millions of shares a day, but they trade literally hundreds of thousands of options a day. So even though Microsoft has traded 256,000 calls, most hedge funds, most institutions sell options. So they're probably selling these calls. Or if I go to a stock like Apple, if I look at the option stats, again, 1,900 calls, 190,000 calls, 160,000 puts, does nothing for me. Even though Apple's up 2.5%, it does nothing for me. So on those big stocks, to be honest, you really have no advantage, okay? That's just being real with you. But let's go back to our little $5 stock called Research Frontiers. Now this is what you can do. You can go to time and sales. Just like if you were to go in time and sales if you're trading a stock, and then go to the option time and sales, and then you can actually go to quantity and double click it. I think I might have triple clicked it there. And I can see at 12/14/04, the March 2020 7.5 calls, someone bought 400 at 85 cents. How do I know they were bought? Well, they're green. That's helpful. Green, ask, red, bid. They were bought on the Box Exchange. Okay, it doesn't really give me anything, but it shows it. And then I can look at the market. They were 75 by 85. So they bought them at 85, cleanly bought. It gives me the delta, the IV, and where the share was, or what the stock price was. So they bought them when the stock was at 502. Now it's 528. Wow, nice already. It's a nice gain. And then I can see here, you see how this is 12/14, 12/14, 12/14? They were probably what I call peppering in this trade. So since the stock rarely trades volume, the market makers were like, what are you doing? We're not going to sell you all 1,800 at once. We have to make a market. So they were peppering in. It's like when you play poker, you pepper in your chips. They peppered in this trade. So they got filled at 400 400 at 85. Then it looks like here, some more, 119 more at 85, then 100 more at 85, then 90 at 85, then 90 at 85. So they peppered in the trade. Eventually we add them up, that's 500, 600, 700, about 800, just right there on that order at 12.14 or so. Okay, boom, bullish, stock has reacted bullishly. Everything I love so far about this. Now what you can do, okay, you can actually go to your platform, here, highlight the March 2020 7.5 calls, and right click. And then it will go to buy, sell, custom, create an alert. I can actually go down to copy, okay? And I'm gonna left click it now. Then I'm gonna go to my chart, or I'll actually go to my active trader, and I'll open up another window, okay? So I'll move this price to the 5-minute, then I'll move this one. Actually, let's take out active trader, boom, put in time and sales. And let's change this to, so here we are, FERR, okay? Same thing. But now what I want to do, since I already copied those options, I'm going to paste them. So I can go to my blank ticker symbol and hit Control V, enter, boom. Here they are. Now they're priced at $1. They're up 78%. Wow, big move already in just one day. Then I can go actually, okay, if anyone buys them, they'll show up in time and sales right here. Or what I can do is just, let's maximize this. I can actually hover over where they bought them. So remember we said they bought them at 12.04, right? It was right there. Here they are. Actually go to 15-minute. Here they are. I can actually pull up here and it actually shows me the volume. If I want to add a volume subgraph, I can, just to make it easy. Let's add volume on here. Here, let's add right here. There we go, volume. And here I am. I see right here at, again, 12.04, 1,218 were bought right here at the price. They paid anywhere from 75 up to 85, as we just spoke about here in REFR, the March 2020. So they bought time. They bought time, even though they're out the money options. They bought time, and they bought a little higher strike and out the money strike. They're probably looking for the stock to continue its bullish run, maybe some good news. They get some earnings events in there. They're looking for the stock with buying the 7.5 calls. Now they're at $1. So they're looking for the stock to trade basically $8.50 by March 2020 here in REFR. Let me know if this video was useful. I'm going to go over the option filter, how you can add it to your platform, the scan, in an upcoming video. And let me know what stocks you like to trade, options, and how you like to track these options in your platform. Lance Saputo with the Future of Wealth. Have a fantastic rest of the trading day.